This is a big rich town. I just come from the poorest part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come up hard. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it.
I never took a straight path nowhere. Life's full of twists and turns, bumps and bruises. I live, I learn. I'm from that city full of yellow games and skyscrapers.
All right, let's get it. Contrary to popular belief, Power, the final episodes were just okay. So, let me start by saying that I am a fan of Power. Overall, I enjoyed the series. I watched every single episode. And I love that theme song, by the way, by Joe. That remake they made with Trey Songz. Yeah, I think everyone was kind of upset about that. But anyway, moving on. So, let me just say, Power had a great cast. Absolutely phenomenal. I loved every single choice. I liked Tommy. I liked Dre. I liked Omari as Ghost. I liked Naturi as Tasha. I even loved 50 as Kanan. Didn't mind Angela either. What I didn't like is how Ghost treated his queen for Angela. I just felt like some of his choices, some of the words he used towards her, just kind of unrealistic. It was just a little bit much at some points. I also couldn't understand what happened to baby Jazz or Yaz. Why didn't she live with them? Why was she like never on the show? That always was just funny to me. Absolutely hilarious. So anyway, so let's talk about some missed opportunities. Let's start with Glenn Turman, Uncle Gabe, Preach from Cooley High, legendary actor. It seems like they brought him in to sort of be a mentor to Ghost. I just felt like that was something that they could have expounded upon instead of just using him for one episode. And then let's talk about Tommy's father and the whole Tedeschi family and the mafia angle. You know, I asked from a writer's standpoint, right? I feel like that was also like an opportunity that they missed. They could have built some drama with the Russian mob and the Italian mob and sort of had them going at each other. That could have been the backing that Ghost and Tommy needed to get the Russians off their back. And I just felt like they just missed it with killing off Tedeschi and all of those guys like way too quickly. I mean, it just, I don't know, it just felt like it just turned into a murder show. I mean, it was just like people were getting killed so quickly. Their stories just weren't developed. It just, I don't know, it just felt like some missed opportunities there. And I know Amari wanted to leave the show, and that's probably why they were just sort of speeding through some of these storylines so they can get to the end. But I just feel like they could have fleshed those out and maybe even slowly transitioned Amari out of the show as he was moving into his politics thing. You know, they could have just shown him every once in a while as he had left the hood and sort of focus on the street angle in between all of those characters, you know, and bring him in every once in a while just to sort of check in and see how he was doing. So that's just my take. But what do I know, right? So, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. If you have not seen the ending yet, what I'm about to say next is going to ruin it for you. So, why was the final episodes disappointing? Well, for me, as a black man, this is why. And I know it's just entertainment, it's just TV, it's fictional, but we did not need to see a young black man killing his father. And basically killing him for no good reason, in my estimation. I mean, yeah, he was hard on you. Yeah, he did your mother bad. Yeah, he talked hard to you. But it wasn't without fault. I mean, Tariq did some shady stuff himself, so I just felt like this whole like I hate my dad, so I'm going to kill him thing. It was just not the image, it was not the message that we needed our young black men to see. It just touched me the wrong way, and I just didn't agree with it. And I was talking to my boy KG about this, and he said that maybe they painted themselves into a corner with the whole I hate my dad thing, and they didn't know how to get out of it, so that was like the only way that they can go. I don't know. I don't know. I just felt like it just wasn't a good ending. It just wasn't a good ending. Ghost could have got killed by anybody else on that show except for Tariq, and I probably would have been okay with it. But I also had a problem with the fact that Tommy gets away scot free. Tommy, who's just stacking up bodies like it's a Jenga game. Murder after murder after murder after murder, and never even got arrested. I just felt like that was sort of uneven for the two main characters, right? One gets popped and the other one goes to California. I mean it's just I don't know, like I said, it's just sending the wrong message to me. I just did not enjoy the way that this ended. I just felt like it could have been so much better. That's just my opinion. And you guys can get at me in the comments, but it's just the way I feel. I'm not going to change my mind. This scene right here, it just tickled me. This was the slowest fall in cinematic history. I mean, it seemed like it took Ghost 3 days to actually hit the ground. It's the only reason I included this slide because I just thought it was so funny how long it took him, and just took him so long to fall. It just tickled me pink. Anyway, moving on. So now they're going to hit us with these spin-offs with a young Ghost, a young Tommy, a young Angela, and I guess show how they came to be. I'm guessing there's going to be a young Kanan in there too, since he supposedly taught them the game. I don't know. I'll probably give it a shot, but I'm not exactly excited to see it. You also got the Method Man Mary J. Blige spinoff that's going to be, I'm guess, picking up where Power left off. I'll probably give that more of a shot. I mean, Method and Mary J. do got one of my favorite songs under their belt. You're All I Need to Get By. Love that joint. So I'll probably give this one more of a shot than I'll give Young Tommy and Ghost a shot. We'll see how it works. I mean, it's just, I felt like they should have introduced these characters as well during this season as opposed to introducing them now. So now we have to find out their backstories and sort of get to like or dislike certain characters. And I just feel like that's like just a new story altogether that kind of shouldn't even be called Power because we don't know who these characters are and we don't know how they're going to relate. Again, that's just me from a writer's perspective. Not to diss the creators, Courtney, 50, overall. I think you guys did a great job. Just saying, I just would have done some things a little bit differently, but I'm also being a little bit of a Monday morning quarterback. All right, so before I get any further, and before I forget, let me say happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. Brothers, I appreciate you all. It ain't easy for us, but you know what? We still do it. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Well, that's all I got for this one. So if you like the way I think, slide over to my Patreon page, download some of my original stories. It's only $1.50. And as I said before, once you download it, it's yours forever. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe so you won't get FOMO, fear of missing out, on all future videos. Alright, I guess I'll leave it there for now. Thanks for watching. Peace.